Alright people, so we're near the end of the tour here. This is one unique game I think I've never seen called Open the Safe. And basically, yeah, it's very self-explanatory. You get a certain time allotted, as you see right there, and a tumbler sensor to basically open up and see what the hell you're gonna win. It's probably, I don't know what the hell they put in there, probably nothing. It's like, sucker! Of course, you got a whack-a-mole game, but it's also, we can't chop the gator, it's not chopping the gator, but so you got a big old freaking gumball machine, which I don't know what the hell half the fortunes are in there.
Yeah.
Of course, you got one really cool game. I remember being here the first time around called Time Trials. Unfortunately, it is not working at this very moment, but it's a really cool table to check out. Of course, you got one Simpsons Bowling. For some reason, I don't know why it's not working, even though the bezel's on. Of course, you got the random, you got your little sweet tooths. You want to buy some crap for your kids. Got some stuff over here.
Little toys.
Of course, here we got Crossbow. Unfortunately, it is not working at the moment. You got to get another old school crane machine, which I really don't know what, if anything, if this is actual food.
Oh, wow.
Or something, or I guess like you have to load it to the hopper.
Yeah.
Like I said, this game is definitely, you know, within, I believe, I would say the 60s, if not maybe late 50s, early 60s. And yeah, this is one cool game here that I just realized, and yet again, is not working, people. And this is Star Trek Strategic Operations Simulator. Now, of course, it's been ported over to the Atari 2600 and a couple other classic consoles, but this is the original arcade port, and sadly, it's not on. And you can see right here, of course, you can turn, see what the one now. There's certain games, people, that you can't emulate, that you have to have the exact control scheme for it. Of course, you see there with your forward photon torpedoes, your thrust, your fire, your warp. Of course, you got target roll right here. It's like kind of a spoof off roulette. And you got the original Dragon's Lair Daphne Laserdisc machine right there. Gauntlet Legends.
Great game.
Definitely an awesome game. Ported over to the Dreamcast. Very good port. Of course, here you got Exerion from Taito. And looking at this right here, people, from just, you know, I've heard about this game, but not really seen it. This kind of predates, in a way, you know, like Space Harrier meets Zaxxon, if you kind of want to maybe, you know, want to mix that up. But if I believe if you look at some of the gameplay, there should be some on YouTube. You can check this game out. And next up is a classic game, but not working, people, and that's Venture. Very sad to see that not working. Of course, here we have Flying Turns, and the way this works is, you know, you basically got to turn to aim the ball, shoot the ball, and of course, you see how far you get. You just got to try to beat your opponent. Of course, here you have Gottlieb's Extra Inning, Funland, and Abracadabra. And of course, here I forgot to mention, if I haven't yet, we're just going to go over here for like 2 seconds. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, and this is a 4-player cab, as you can see right there, because of course you could pick, you know, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael. Yet again, people, and I will say it again, one of those few games that you cannot emulate perfectly, and that is Road Blasters, just for the simple fact that you have, you know, this specific steering wheel with the 2 fire buttons right here. But, you know, thankfully you necessarily don't have the gear shifter for this. And of course you got the awesome, yet very classic Wizard of War by Midway. And you got the sequel to Berserk here, which is Frenzy. And moving on, people, let's just finally get to near the end of this tour. Gonna go around. Sadly, there's Miss Pac-Man machine being worked on at the moment. And Zaxxon, people. Wow. Zaxxon. And it's a shame it's not working right now, but I'm gonna hopefully try to show you what it looks like, even though it's dark as hell. But that's what it looks like, people. Of course, here you got the original Missile Command. Or one of the versions of it, because I don't remember seeing this in the certain bezel, or not the bezel, just the control panel, the way it looks right here. I'm sorry for the blurriness here, people. But you got Golden Tee Complete right over here. And you do have a working Miss Pac-Man cabinet right there. If it will focus. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, this is the Miss Pac-Man cabinet right here. Of course, here you got Frontline, which is a nice little awesome game here by Taito. So you can check that out right there. And we got the Donkey Kong Jr. cabinet. And an original one by Nintendo. And you got Dr. Mario, which is not working at the moment. And you have Wacko. And no, people, this is not tilted. This is exactly how the cabinet looks. I will zoom in more on this here. Yeah, they put this crooked for a reason. I guess, you know, just for more of a cabinet design. And of course, we have another Defender cabinet, which is not working. It's off at the moment. And we have Gorf. And this is what the actual bezel looks like. Of course, you know, depending on your space rank, you know, either Space Cadet, Space Captain, or, you know, so on and so forth will light up. And you have Super Breakout from Atari, as you see right there. And this is one game I wish they really would work here, people. And that's Sprint 1, which was made by Atari, I mean, way back in the day. I mean, yeah. It's an awesome, awesome game, but sadly it doesn't work. And of course here you have Williams Space Pilot, which is came out in November of 1969. Now this is definitely a very unusual game, which I might have to show a little bit of the gameplay of this itself. And of course here you have Nintendo's Excite Bike versus Excite Bike. And sadly a couple more games that don't work, a Pinch Hitter and Little Pro. And a lot of these other games here, people, as you can just kind of scan around, more games that do need to be fixed. And then, you know, yet again, guys, you know, the people here at the Pinball Hall of Fame do a lot of work. You know, and they definitely do deserve the credit for, you know, making a lot of these games, you know, happen. And, you know, just, you know, it's definitely an awesome time here. I mean, you can't go wrong. And, oh, I actually forgot, there's more tables here. You got Rendezvous, as you see right there. And this is, yet again, people, I now can't say this is the oldest table they have here. This was released in June of 1948. And definitely, you're not necessarily a pinball game itself, but you actually have the flippers right here, which is really, really awesome. And I think it's out of service because the ball's stuck right over there. But of course, you got Ace High, Carnival, Gottlieb's Arabian Nights, Gottlieb's Crossroads. You see right there, I mean, like some of the artwork for some of these old Gottlieb games are amazing for the glass work that they have here. Robin Hood, and last but not least, Royal Guard. So let's check out some more gameplay here, people. I'm dying to play some of these games. Let's check them out.